What's up, guys? Welcome to the fourth installment of my coverage of the MLB season and the Braves. So, we finally won a game. In fact, we won 4 games in a row. So, that is a cause for celebration. Sorry, I had to break out the Rays for that. I mean, that's just exciting because if you watched the last video, I talked about how horrible we are, and we still are. I mean, let's be real. But we played the Marlins, so I mean, if we were gonna win a game, that was the time to do it, and we did. So we won all 3, and so excuse me, but that is a good feeling. It's exciting to be a Braves fan right now. It's still a little bit sad because Freddie Freeman still sucks. He's not hitting well. He's just not contributing to the offense. We still only hit 3 home runs. So not a whole lot of power there. We're behind in the home run category by a lot. We're the worst team of OPS, which is on base plus slugging, because we can't slug at all. And so we're just kind of relying on some base hits, some singles right now, kind of just to drive in runs. What's cool is we called up the center fielder prospect, Mallex Smith, who is kind of to be considered our center fielder of the future, and he's not doing very hot. He got a base hit in his first game because he's fast as all get out, and he got on base, but he just can't hit the ball yet. So we're kind of waiting on the swing to get there and some patience because he is striking out a lot, and so we got to wait on those things. But this is a guy who could end up being a huge base stealing threat and also a guy who can hit for some pretty solid average. Never going to be much of a home run guy. I'm thinking when he hits his prime, maybe hitting between 5 and 10 homers a year, but he's never going to be a guy who hits a lot. And so, but so far, not so good. That might just be because Ender Inciarte, our normal center fielder, got hurt, and we had to call him up prematurely. But so this guy could end up being really good, but he's just not ready yet. And so I'm assuming when Ender Inciarte comes off the DL after 15 days, Mallex will probably get sent back down to AAA Gwinnett, and maybe by September or maybe even later summer, he'll be able to come back up. And I think a really cool option is trade Nick Markakis at the trade deadline, get some prospects, and then you'll put Inciarte in right, put Mallex back in center if and when we trade Nick Markakis. He still has, after this year, 2 more years on his contract. So, a team that picks him up could have him for 2.5 years. And he's a good player, too. He hits for average, not a lot of power. But I think we could get a decent prospect or 2 from whatever team we trade him away to. So that's just kind of my own if Kale was GM kind of scenario. But so, yeah, still not super exciting to be a Braves fan. We're not doing great, but we are winning. We're on the win column. So that's really kind of what is worth celebrating. Playing the Dodgers right now. Clayton Kershaw kind of shut us down. Best pitcher in the league. If you don't know who that is, just look up the man's stats. He's incredible, and he's not even 30 yet. And I can almost guarantee he's going to be a Hall of Famer. So it's just it's still tough. Our offense isn't there. Defense isn't there. Adonis Garcia, our third baseman, is raking with the bat. He's not hitting for much power. He's only hit 1 home run on the year, but he's hitting a lot of base hits, so his average is decent. But the guy just cannot play defense. He's already committed 5 errors on third base, and so that's just not a good start at all. So, I think he's better suited for the American League, but we'll take what we can get right now. We just need some people that are going to put some runs on the board. That's really what we're concerned about. But so yeah, it's just a good thing that we're winning, but we're still the worst team in the league. So I'm just glad we got some wins. That's really what this video is about. But anyway, yeah, that's the 4th installment of this series, and the finale is going to be next time, and kind of just wrap up what we've discussed so far, and just talk about what the rest of the season might look like for the Braves. All right, guys, thanks.